Hello everyone. So, the Banner Saga finally released, and thanks to Night Basilisk for his generous gifting of the game. I'll be streaming this one now, and I'll probably play this one until I'm done with the whole game, and then go back to the other games, Skyrim and Metal Gear Rising, and we'll see how this goes. I don't really know anything about the game, except I did try out the multiplayer version for a bit, and it felt pretty nice, and I really like this type of games, so it's probably gonna be fun. I might have to adjust the volume and stuff like that in a moment, but we'll see. Let's get started with the game. I'll be enabling the chat on the screen in a moment, after the cutscenes and everything, and all that. Anyways, let's get going. The story in the Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You will occasionally switch between lead and lead characters, witnessing the story unfold for different perspectives. The gods are dead. In their wake, in their wake, man and giant survive through a tenuous alliance, driving back destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped: the sun.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli neðanbor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
I'll figure out if there's subtitles on, and I'll enable those for the cutscenes. You have arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Click and drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click on the check mark to continue. So this is how you scroll around. Let's check this mark. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Movement happens before action. The ring shows your shield banger is active. this ring, sorry. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The Horned Allies are a race of giants called Warl, who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Click the tile you want to move to, then click check mark to continue, to confirm. Move your shield banger here to get him in attack mode, range, sorry. There we go. To target an enemy, click the tile on which they stand. All the tiles are blue, the enemies are red. Target this enemy now by clicking this tile. Oh, that's a lot of information. You can choose either attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. Numbers beneath each icon, 2 and 5, show the damage you will do to that. That's that. So that is armor and that is strength. Okay. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll do now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open the map to take more damage in the future. This enemy has only 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. Click the fist now to attack his strength, and then confirm your choice. I guess confirming is clicking on this guy. Oh no, sorry, just on this one. Hey Rashok, Netquist, Voltway, and Night Basilisk. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate, even if you are outnumbered. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your shield banger's high armor. Now it is your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range for these enemies, but all characters will can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. By clicking on gold tiles, a character can move further than usual, at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy shows how close you will have to get to be in range. Move your Warhawk into attack range now. I wonder if it costs 2 or just 1 when you move 2x2 unit all the way there. Probably 2. Not sure where to see the willpower. That's the willpower. So armor, strength, willpower, exertion, armor break, and ability rank. Standard attacks will only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him an unique advantage. Click your Warhawk's tile to access his ability. Tempest 1, that's the ability rank. Normal strength damage to adjacent enemies, starting from the target and going clockwise. Oh. A description of the ability will appear in the tooltip below. The Warhawk's Tempest allows him to slam multiple enemies at once. Select an enemy and then confirm your choice. I read that this one can hit your own guys also. So if you, for example, if there was an enemy here and another enemy here and my guy in there, and I started from this one and it started going around, it would hit the other guy in there before the enemy here. But anyways, let's check this out. It costed 2. Okay, that's good to know. Night Basilisk. Nice. Pillage. That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there is only one enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order, and then there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest his turn. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. I would say he's in a big trouble with 2 giants beating him. Your shield banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Click the chieftain style to attack. Click the fist and then the stars above the fist to add willpower. The number of stars available each turn are determined by your exertion stat, so 1. You'll see the damage number go up as you add willpower. Click a star and then the green check mark to kill this enemy. So it adds 1 more damage. And click. +1 renown, nice. And here's my first victory. Oh, nice, +5 renown just for winning the tutorial.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade, quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
The art style of the game is phenomenal. I really like the whole cel-shaded graphic style in the game. They did a really good job. You are approached by a familiar man who walks in steps with you as you are leaving the great hall. He cuts to the chase. X maybe? Erik, steward of Strand. I managed the governor's business. Yubin, isn't it? Hey Rushlock and Grey. Oh. I like how he looks. It is. I'm just here for the fight. What do you want? Let's go. It is. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. What do you have in mind? The skullthings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Yeah, Rushlock, I think a lot of people have been looking forward to this game. And a lot of people kickstarted the game also. So we have a city here, and I guess we can click there. Let's see. Great morale, renown, options, days of supplies, Warl. I don't know what this means. Let me check the options quickly. Credits. The options are kinda limited in the game at the moment. There is just a difficulty. I'm playing on normal. Full screen or no full screen. I'm playing on the windowed. You can resize the window as you want. Then there is credits, quit game, and you can just disable or enable sound, you can even adjust sound levels. So the options are kind of limited with the game. But you can use your Windows settings to just adjust the sound if you need. Anyways, let's get to the. So there is no subtitles, it seems, which kind of sucks, because some of the discussions are kind of difficult to understand. Yeah, I didn't know there was a management aspect, Rushlock. Also, in the beginning of the game, the tooltip said that the player's choices affect the story, so there might be branching storyline also in the game. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open houses and eroded stalls. Covered canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular plunges you as you approach. Had. I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The Scalfing's chief played out about an hour ago hard. So, when you told me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. They don't talk to me. Let's go with the Eric need some help there. Here. Hard, I have had a change of heart. I hope you do give us a hard. I hope you do give us a hard time. I guess that should be don't. Hat sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirt trinkets on his table. It's a Game of Thrones essentially. You can get a lot of important characters killed. Nice. So it's kind of like a what's it called? Fire Emblem, where you can get your guys also killed. Wait, just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every weekend, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah. Let's be nice. Yeah, could be Night Basilisk. You'll be reading for days otherwise. Yeah, we don't want that. It's gonna take forever. Like in Shadowrun, where I was reading for days. Let's pay him. You have silver on the table. Both men look you with surprise. Yeah. Let's buy some junk. Take whatever you like. Only thing I would like is the name of a place. Nobleman by the east wall. Yep. So. Hatskalsk away with way of higher sand. Gathering things is working for a while. What guys for? Yep. Yeah, Burr. I hope the game is really good. I really like the Kickstarter what I saw, but I was originally going to wait for the game and see how it is. But thanks to Night Basilisk, we are now testing it out live on the stream. Are we done here? Were you wearing green back to Great Hall? Nope. Just bought him while I was walking around. Why? These discussions. Let's go with the you look like a frog. Better than an eggplant. These guys. That's seemed unreliable. So I guess we are playing as Eric. The blind dog wouldn't rust hard, but he used to be a Scalfing. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old halls, not new ones. Nobleman is a mead hall. Name's ironic. Yep. Don't spoil anything, Night Basilisk. We'll figure out things when they come. Let's see. After this, I'm done here. Where is this place again? Should we have approach? Let's go with this one. More fun. More fun to have you suffer when you find out. That sounds good, Night Basilisk. What a luxury. Come on. You've already moped up for us today. Just make sure the governor resembles his promise. Remembers his promise. I'll remind him. So where are we going next? The mead house. I like the neon Norse style sign there saying the mead house. Let's actually can I click on any of these? So you arrive in the front of what must be nobleman. A few minutes later, Erik appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Volgard. I'll point them out. Ready. Let's get it over with. Hey, Flexdy. That's the spirit. Volgard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Erik is already at the head of a table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed drunken skulking scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and meat stains in the process. You'll see the combat in a second, Burr. Hey, Setaru. Yes, this released just a moment ago. Flexdy. Like 20 minutes ago. So it's brand new. So let's see. There's a you can click on these to put the numbers on the enemies. I don't know what the upper number is. Well, this helps. That is the willpower. Shield wall. Swordmen. I guess these are all swordmen. So they have shield wall and they can run through two spaces, break to each unit on the way, plus strength. Nice. That's actually a pretty nice ability. And a bloody flail. 4 attacks. Ooh. At 1 strength or arm each. Last hit adds 1. Ooh, that's nice. Sure, Night Basilisk. Hey, chill. Let's see. Let's go ready. Battle. So it's Volgard's turn, then it's... Can you see who is... Yes, you can. Guess we are rushing in. Yeah, let's go there and use 1 willpower. Yes, they are, Night Basilisk. Thanks, Rushlock. Here's a click to tweet. Hopefully the movebot actually works. Let's attack this guy. Let's go for the health. And just a regular attack. Game of went in Austin. Nice. What kind of ability this guy has? Rally. Gives 2 willpower to an ally at any range. That is actually nice. So, and move and rest and attack. Let's see. How do I get out of that? There we go. Let's kill the leader and see what happens. +1 renown, nice. I don't think my giant can reach all the way there. So let's move the giant in there. Thanks, are a lot great also. and everyone who has been tweeting me out today and previously. It helps a lot. Let's see. Is there a reason why this guy cannot use the willpower at the moment? Oh. No. Because I would love to get somewhere in there in the middle and actually hit those guys. But I cannot seem to be using the willpower. Can I hit sideways? No. So I guess I have just have to end my turn there. Yes, I know, Knight Basilisk. I was wondering why this guy didn't have the ability to do it. Because it seemed, well, everyone else could do it. Maybe he doesn't have enough. Oh, he should have enough willpower with the 5 to actually move there. Would have been nice to get him somewhere in there and do the whirl attack and just hit all of them in the head. Let's see, this is a swordman. I'm gonna get a lot of damage soon. Let's get this guy out of the game. Stone wall. Nah, just let's get rid of these guys as quickly. Actually, can I cancel my move? Because I would have liked to go actually there and hit him. There doesn't seem to be cancel my move option, so I guess we are gonna go with the stupid move I made. I could have one-shotted one of these guys because they have 6 health. Oh. Yes, blue is armor and red is both the attack and health value. So this guy will actually not attack that hard anymore. And this guy should kill this now. And when you attack an enemy, you got the option to attack the armor or the health. So you can, like this guy has a lot of armor, so I should probably beat down his armor first to actually get some damage through. But I can just kill this guy now. So. Nice, promote. You can't cancel the move once you do it, okay? So I have to pay attention where I'm moving before I actually do anything stupid. Let's move this guy in here. And keep chopping these guys into bits. I'm gonna hit the armor on this guy because he has so much armor. Let's use a willpower point. Let's get this guy with the big sword here and use the Tempest. This one will hit both of these guys. Chop chop. That is amazing ability. I really like this guy. Let's see. 8 damage. No, this is the 10 damage guy. He could take out that guy immediately. Yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah, that is true, Knight Basilisk. Because the turn goes alternating between my guys, regardless of how many people there are. Unless there is just one. So if I have a lot of small enemies, they will do turns every now and then, and my guys get to beat all of those guys, like the stronger enemies. But if there's like only 2 really strong enemies, they get like turns constantly. So that is actually a good tactic. just kill the big guys first. Would be probably the better idea. Let's see. Which one is this? That's shield banger. I'm gonna thinking where I should try to get these guys to move so I can swing again with the Tempest to kill 2 enemies. Let's move you here and attack this guy. Only 1 damage on the armor, it's kinda low, so I'll just use this one. Hey Exa Unique. It is the Banner Saga, a turn-based strategy game, kind of Norse style. It was a Kickstarter originally, and it just released on Steam. Does anyone know, or Night Basilisk or someone else, does the willpower reset after the battle? So basically if I use all my willpower in this combat, do I have none left on the next one, or does it just reset? So, well, we'll find out. Should have actually hit this guy in the middle. Oh well. I have no idea, Rayman, because I was gifted the game. Let's swing around again. And now it's the pillage mode, so all my guys get to move before this guy. So he is toast. Hey Zezonica. Your renown grows. Tempered by those go too fast. I guess so, Exogenic. Night Basilisk wanted me to stream the game because he didn't have time himself to play the game, so he can just watch me do the playing. The promotions seem really interesting, Rashlock. Just text for the promotion what was there was kinda quick. I didn't even see what was there. There they are. God be damned. I've got to wash off this blood. Looking out the whole windows on the bay. Fleet of longships approach with sails, bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Bogneer. Next for Warl kingship, as we speak. The artwork looks important. Important guests. Everything's fine here. Let's see. Kinda wish these were spoken out, so I didn't need to read everything. I guess everyone is after the Steam sales and everything during the Christmas and New Year's. I know I am. Can I ask for one favor? Sure. If you happen to stall our requests down on the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Hustle for the meat house. To his carry director's barkeeps spore of silver. For the mess, you give up usually. Yeah, Flexty. Especially next month. I'm not really sure on Night Basilisk. I think I'm the Erik, the smaller guy, and the Udin or Ubin, whatever the big guys. I think I'm the small guy. Hey Tuhnis. Yes, thanks a lot Rashlock for that. that's how it goes, Unique. People always get really crazy about the sales couple first times and buy a ton of games, and then they notice that maybe I shouldn't buy this much and start cherry picking the games. It's okay. So let's go to the docks. I really like this, how the docks is written like these Nordic style letters. Vognir. A familiar wall steps off onto the docks. Younger version term. God, Zubin, you are looking ancient. He looks mean. Comes with being old. Ooh, who is this guy? Hakon. A lot of these giants around this city, it seems. Still paying tributes. Jorund Demanchid. So far. All these names. Arberang. Lot of R's. Great for me. And glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolf head emblazed on red. The king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son, Ludin. With this capital he visits ours. It is how we make alliances these days. Miserable waste of time. Hakon has it. Good thing you are around, Hakon. No, they are giants, Unique. So they have horns. All of these guys are giants. There is also humans living in there. There was probably I'm not sure if they are exactly giants, but well, they are giants. Well, they are giants, Tuhnis, and they are Vikings. They are giant Vikings or Viking giants. So even better. Yeah, I use my hair to cover the horns. Night Basilisk. Where is Mogger? Who is Mogger? Haven't seen him yet. A host of giants depart in his wake. That is pretty nice looking tree, to be honest, on the background. I think my wife would love this. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beaches with low eyelids. Ludin looks. I guess we are gonna hate this guy. Vernus suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the Coran's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you are going to join the Vognir's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Yeah. So I can go to sleep, or I can go to talk to him or him. Let's go talk to this guy. Big burly giants, much better than some pansy princess. You find Hakon in the meat-house, surrounded by other warriors. The strand is not to war, but relatives many. Hakon waves you over. I think we might actually beat this old guy. Nice Night Basilisk. That's great. I think I saw most of these backgrounds and the city and all those already during the Kickstarter, and they look really cool. But if they're getting better and better, then nice. Yeah, I think we are actually this giant Eldra with the grey beard and these horns and everything. Yeah, it seems so, Night Basilisk. I thought we were the Eric originally from the first discussions, but I guess we are actually the Ubin. Already missed the massacre. Dragon Age. This game actually reminds me of a bit older game, which I actually streamed some time ago, called King of the Dragon Pass, which is also a ton of reading. Not the best game to stream, to be honest, with all this. Well, this is nothing compared to that game. It has like pages and pages of text. I wanna know what the Yox is. What kind of creature that one is. It's not too late to start trying. Hakon, let's sleep low. Chuckle. Anyone could count his deeds and okay, yep. Glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Another reason to go back to Grolfheim. Grofheim. Cartoony goofy game with the same style of drawing as this game. Very old. You're like a knight trying to rescue a princess. Dragon Slayer, I guess, is the one you're meaning. Yeah, Tuhnis. Also, when I saw this graphics kind of remind of that also, and well, it's also kind of Norse themed, as this one is also. You find a prince at the inn, an inn corresponding to the building, including sharp-eyed Warl, who must be working for looting. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. This king, or prince, looks so epic. You're with Bognir, I don't remember you. Not exactly, I've known Bognir for a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tights to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Let's go with the bottom one. I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. A Warl historian. Oh, I guess Warls are the giants, so that makes sense. Or maybe not. I don't know. Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting throughout the cities. I've been on the road for a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired of gracious. You aren't certain, maybe both. Formality mostly. Vognir came to our capital in Arberang, and now we have to go to Warl's capital and Grofheim in some new age of men and Warl. So yeah, the Warl is the giant race. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damn cold up here. You can see struggling not to complain outright. You could definitely excuse yourself. Yeah, he seems like a not so nice person. Let's go to the Great Hall. At dawn you are woken up by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with the sun that never moves. The coroner's crest adorns the supply letters. Altar of justice promised. To your mild surprise, you wonder if Eric had anything to do with that. The Warl thing in main menu probably refers to your party size. Yeah, it probably does. Mogger steps forward, Vognir's quarter master. If you recall correctly, yeah, we are ready. Let's get some battle. You follow Mogra and join the others. Usually the small door set indicates have to be another. Yep. Epic drum sound suddenly. Guess we are moving somewhere. That's my supplies. Day 1. Great morale. Fighters. Warl. Clansmen. Strange. Guess we are moving. Ooh, nice Tunis. At least 3 or 4 hours more rush lock. Probably more if I get into the game a lot. I have nowhere really to go tomorrow, so I'll just keep on going as long as I can. Told my wife also that I'll probably stream very long today. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Mugger, cracking open meat casks. For our gracious friend, the Coron of Strand. Let's toast to Wognir. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between Man and Burl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like Stonewall, but the others laugh at your execrations. Eventually you sit down beside Wognir. Let's not go too drunk. Let's chat with the Wognir. Oh, that's nice, Night Basilisk. That sounds like an interesting mechanic for the game. If it affects anything. I hope it does. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks, Mogger. I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Did he give you history of his entire family? He tried. Then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I would have given the job for you too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business with Ludin? Hopefully the boy goes back to Arberang on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dredge or something. Starting to sound like Hakon. You don't like a level diplomat. Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your meat instead of replying. Walking the soldiers and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but this, pretty sure, this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings for some kind of lineage. Used to be, warriors would follow you for what you've done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Or is it? Or is it because I'm next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Warl. They've always been muddy, Wognir. Wognir stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. So I heard it explained as, you can fight better with your party and attempt to take multiple waves of enemies to save your army from getting hit too bad, i.e. taking losses. But you can also have your army overpower the enemy so you have easier fight with your party. That sounds interesting. And we'll probably play into some tactics later on. Quite a lot. You rise quickly to campsite, a casualty of merriment. Mogir is already king the warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up. You nudge warning. You are needed. It's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wognir releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to grow fame? We are only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. Nice. We get to see the map. World map. Click and drag the world map to look around. A portrait again shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also click on any location to get some history about it. When you are done with the map, click the X at the bottom of the screen. Ooh. It's a pretty cool map. What is that? Spirits of water. Of the water. If there is no here be dragons, I'm... well... Bragishi. Bragishi. There must be here be dragons somewhere. Wormster Isles. Svartbog. It's a black bog. Stromlund. Fiska Bay. Fish Eye. Nice. Fiska is basically fish in Swedish. And Lax Harbor. These Swedish names everywhere. Jarlsfjord. Nordfjord. Eastway Road. This is a really cool map. And a lot of information you can see about this. Right foot. Dracula's Bay. What is this one? The vast. Ah, so it's ocean. What about this one? The cardinal directions. This must be one of the coolest maps in any game I've seen, to be honest. I really like this one. Yeah, pretty much. That was this is amazing. Is that Finland? Grofheim is there, so we are I don't know, probably going through there or something to Grofheim. Really cool. It kind of reminds me of like old pen and paper RPG maps also, which I love. I want a printed out map like this, or on a letter or something. This would be so cool on the wall. Let's continue. Yeah, I guess so, not Basilisk. Hey JTV. Weird north and east, okay. Also, yeah, we are going through the path I was thinking we are going. Should have drank last night. Ah, these names are horrible. Skrymirstead, I guess. Skyrim. Silverstone Bay, covered ice. Yep. Yeah, I would definitely want one of those on a wall. Also, Night Basilisk. So cool. How's it going, JTV? All wonders of Skrymirstead. Half sunken city. Ooh. Crawling with dredge. I guess the dredge is some kind of enemies, because they talk about killing those, and well, I guess they are, sounds like undead to me. Yep. It's kind of strange to play as this old giant guy. I don't want to hop off a cliff. Shorter than Hagon. Let's get moving. Yes. Let's get some battles going on already. There's been a lot of discussions. camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by clicking camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tent. Ooh. LOL tournament at the store. Yeah, it must be super stressful to run a LOL tournament. How did it go? Hopefully it went well. You can pass time by using rest tent. Resting will improve caravan's morale. High morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. Training tent will allow you to safely try out any character in a mock battle. Click leave at the bottom of campsite when you're ready to play. Nice. Click the hero's tent. Well, let's click the hero's tent. Click on a unit to view stats, promote ranks, and learn about abilities. Good Nulf. Rank 1 Warhawk. I could promote him. Went really well. Nice. Yeah, if your only issues are just minor technical difficulties, then it's a great event. Things can go so much worse in something like that. Tempest. So this is the one I've been using in those 2 battles we've been fighting. Hits up to 2 enemies for a lot of damage. I really like this one. I hope we get to actually level up this more, because hitting 4 enemies with swing is really good. Heavy impact. Oh, he has several abilities, it seems. The warrior hits so hard that any enemy standing adjacent to his target. Ooh, so yeah, so you can knock back like a guy into other enemies for more damage. Pretty cool. Yeah, so hitting big guys with this sounds really good. Where to next? That's Ludin, Spearmaster. What is this in here? Maybe the item you can equip on the guys. And how about this? Oh, this is the Ludin's information. How many kills did this guy get? 4 already. So the... Well, I don't know if the willpower resets or not. 2 points available. Let's try promoting him. Promotion. Build higher stats. Increase your item rank. Is this a choice or... And what's this? This is my renown, I think. 35, and I think it uses for 5 if I promote him. Let's see how it goes. Are you sure you want to promote for... Yes, I will use 5 renown. So he's now rank 2 Warhawk. And I have 2 point abilities to use. How does this work? So I cannot level up this one yet, but I can level up the other ones. So this is why he couldn't use the willpower, because the exertion ability limits him, and he has 0. So actually giving him some exertion would be probably a good idea, so he can actually use the willpower properly. And this is armor break, and that's health and damage. I don't really know how I should be leveling up these guys at the moment. Also, why is the 4 out of 5 counter? I know that's the kills he has, but what happens when he gets this? Let's give him the exertion and more damage and health. Always nice. Probably horrible decision, but we'll see. Let's get out of here. Oh, I can actually... Ah! So my turn order is affected by these. Oh. And this is my roster. Should actually check these other guys too. Shield Master. Bring the pain. What do you mean by the first one? Night Basilisk? In here or in the abilities? You have to be... kills are required for promotion. Ah, that could make sense. Yes. So, yeah, thanks, Drakeny. So you can promote a lobby. That's just... Okay, so that's good to know. So you need 2 kills for the level up. And then it's 5 kills, apparently. And he has Sundering Impact. So there is Heavy Impact and Sundering. 1 break on Heavy Impact. So, in addition to doing damage, it also breaks the armor for the knockback damage. Kinda nice. How about this guy? He was the Shield Master with the Bring the Bane. Normal break attack +1 to return favor. What is the return favor? A character who attacks Shield Bearer loses 1 point of armor for each strike he makes. Ooh. The icon with lightning. This is the special ability of the class. He was Sundering. Impale. Impale and knockback 1 space. Character who is bleeding will take 1 strength damage for each space they are moved. Ooh, so bleeding and kicked him around. And embolden. Each skill makes courage at least. Ooh, this is nice also. Gives willpower to all your guys. I'm already liking these classes and all the abilities. I have no items, it seems. Let's check out